What's good, YouTube land? What's good with y'all? How y'all be out there? Give me a second. Let me see who in the chat. All right. Let me see who in the chat. I'm giving everybody a little bit of time, just a little bit of time to leave LJ's show, LJ and the Real Show. I'm gonna give them time to leave from that show to come over here to this show. I think it's like 50, 60 over there. So I will give them time so we can see who we talking to tonight. So what's good, Brad Bo? What's good with you? What's good, Derek Johnson? Soul Bro Harmony, what's good? Teresa Harper, how you be? What's good, Red Crosman? Patricia Page, what's good, Patricia? What's good, G Red? How you be? So I'm gonna give everybody again. I'm gonna give everybody a chance, a little bit of chance to leave Real and Showing Up channel, and then that way we're gonna interview. Talk to the men of the hour. We're going to talk to them, y'all. We're going to make sure we give them a hard time. What's good, DVD King? What's good with you? What's good, Tim Wizard? What's good, Noel Nation? How you be, Noel? What's good with you? He said he ready for that good. Noel Nation. Jig about to bring it to y'all. Jig going to give y'all some of that good. What's up, Giorgio? What's good with you? Again, I'm going to give them a little bit of time to come over. Why I'm giving them time to come over, though? What's up, Drill Bit? Y'all know. Give me a second. I forgot my sponsor, y'all. Hold on. Drill Bit, who's that? Giorgio, they speaking to everybody else. Y'all know before I start my show, who my sponsor is. I need that. Y'all know, come on, y'all. I need that. Real, she on the other channel. I got to give a shout out to Real, my sponsor, for hooking me up with the shirt, hat, cup. If you guys need a hat, a cup, or a shirt, you guys know at the bottom of the description of this video, hit Real up at DAREALTEES. Again, I'm giving them a little bit more time to come over. Brad Bogue says, Bo, DVD finally earned his wrench. Yeah. I gave DVD his wrench. It's been about maybe 3 shows back, I believe, Brad. What's up, Anthony Henderson? What's good with you? Make sure. No nigga says, Bo, I've been good, making sure this add-on is good. About to make a few more builds. Also, guys, before I get into talking to the men of the hour, Noel Nation, I will be putting out. He has a new add-on, guys. Pretty good add-on. I actually like the add-on. I will be doing a review of his add-on, guys. Troop Loop in the building. What's good, Troop? I got Brooklyn cord cutters in the building. What's up, Dark Star? How you be? So I got 37 in here right now. I'm gonna wait till I get to at least about 40. I got 39. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I get to 45 then. Since y'all pushing in, I got 40 in here. What's good, Alicia Denny's? How you be? Let me see who else. What's up, Pickpocket? I got 40 in here. I think they still at Real and LJ show. Is they still over there? Are you guys coming from LJ and Real show? Want to make sure. What's up, D-Rob? Want to make sure before I actually start that everybody actually get a chance to come ask Jig some questions. Because y'all know I'm going to ask you some questions. Want to make sure y'all ask him some too. What's good, Miss Erica Murray? I'm at 47. So before I start with Jig, I do want to say, Pickpocket says, Bo, man, I'm tight. With you going to interview me. I thought we was brothers from another mother. Pickpocket, you got my email? Hit me up. You hit me up, I got you. What's good, Miss Billy? How you be, Miss Billy? Optimum Bliss, how you do? Want to make sure. Okay, guys, so now I got 48 in here. I'm quite sure the number's going to go up. once everybody leave, real show. True, you know I got you. So I'll be sending you in a minute, True. What's up, Derek Johnson? Big, I got 53 in the building. Big Jig, the man of the hour, y'all. Big Jig. How you be?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good, Jig. You know your boy good. I am good. Jig, Pooka, D-Rup, what's good with y'all? I'm finna start drilling Jig. Once I start drilling them, if it's something I miss, if it's something I want to ask them, leave it in the chat. I will ask them. If I miss it, I'm quite sure Jig looking himself, he will ask as well. Jig, before we know, well, I know you as being a big brander, as being as doing your own thing. But my question is, where did you get your name from, Jig?
I got it from, I was in high school. I was in high school, and when I was younger, everybody used to say I looked like Jay-Z. And it just stuck until now.
Oh, okay. So Jig, how did you get into the streaming community? What made you say, you know what? Or did somebody sell you a box? Did somebody sell you a stick? What happened that made you say, I want to do streaming?
A friend of mine sold me, he didn't sell me a Fire Stick. I bought some Fire Sticks. He programmed them for me. And he put the Beast. This is when the Beast was popular.
Okay.
And he put the Beast on there, and it just didn't work right. And, you know, I used to hit him up like, you know, man, it ain't working. And, you know, he'd be like, oh, well, mine's working good, you know, whatever. So I just started messing with it. I messed it up. I didn't want to call him to fix it because he did the Fire Stick for me for free. I just had to go buy the Fire Stick. Okay. And I ended up messing with it and figured it out. Got on YouTube and figured it out and ran into the right people. DVD King was the first YouTuber, builder, you know, all that I ever ran into. And he pretty much opened the door for me.
Okay, so DVD was the first person that you actually bumped into that actually. So when you bumped into DVD, he actually helped you, or you just went to one of his channels, or you went to,
as far as bills go and all of that.
Okay.
My guy Rob, he the one that, you know, first ever did a Fire Stick for me. I heard about the Fire Sticks, but I never messed with them. This was in like 2014 or 15 or something.
Okay.
And, yeah, and Rob, the one that introduced me to, you know, streaming and all of that, taught me what a build was and what Kodi was, period. Yeah, okay. That's the only thing that was going on back then was Kodi.
Right. Real big, actually, real big back then. Also, Jig, my next question is, so since DVD was your first actual YouTuber that you bumped into, when you seen him doing what he do, what gave you that drive to say, I can do it too? Because you actually didn't so much go into the, well, actually you did. You just didn't go the same route. So what made you say, I want to get into it? As far as, because I'm trying to get the timeline as far as you getting with the people that you got with.
Right. So DVD, he didn't give me the drive as far as like, you know, branding and all that. You know, DVD, he make bills and he do all of that. I don't do that.
Right.
Me and DVD, we just, you know, networked, you know what I'm saying, and made things happen. You know? But as far as the drive, I just had my own drive, really. I just grew a passion for it, just messing with Fire Sticks and, you know, and just got deeper and deeper into it. Okay. DVD led me to get deeper and deeper. You know, he introduced me to Solus and Mike Myers.
So that's what I was getting to. That's what I was getting to. Okay, so Solus, so you end up bumping into those guys through DVD.
Right.
Okay, so DVD is the one that got you to bump into Solus. You bumped into to Mike Myers
and all of that. Yeah, you know, they do all of the like Mike Myers. He do all of my artwork and all of that, and, and we make the bills and Solus too.
Right.
Solus was messing with it. Yeah, and I was just, you know, I was my own train though, you know.
Right. I mean, I get that, but I want to make sure everybody understand that you bumped into him, but you was the one doing your own thing, though, right?
Right. Yeah, and and me, Soulless, Mike Myers, Ruthless, Jane, OSC, we all DVD too. Mm-hmm. We all had a playlist add-on back in the day called The Henchman.
Right. Okay. So The Henchman. So who started The Henchman? Or do you know who started The Henchman, or did they just add you?
I don't know who started it. I think it might have been Soulless. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. Okay. It's between Soulless and Mike Myers. I don't know. But I came later on.
Okay.
You know, they was already making add-ons and all that.
Okay. So, I want to say the late birds that's coming in, what's good with y'all? Kodi, man, I see him in there. I think Silverback came in there. Silverback says, do you make out with the Alibaba custom taxes and whatever else? Your first question then. Silverback says, how did you make out with the Alibaba customs taxes and whatever else?
How did I make out with it? I just ordered from Alibaba, and as far as like my prices, like how much it was and all that, the total. Is that what they mean by that?
I don't know. Is that what you asked them, Silverback? Did you ask them like the total and the prices, or what was your main part?
I mean, because the PayPal fees is what's going, besides the actual product. PayPal fees is probably going. Shipping is going to hit you the hardest. DHL, that's going to hit you the hardest. It depends on how many boxes you order. Like if I ordered 100 boxes, of course it go by weight. I think we used to come out to like 400 or something like that, I believe. And then PayPal fees is like half of that, because I'd rather do PayPal than anything else, because it's just the most secure way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no, he said.
If I ever had a problem with like sending money over there, I always got it back through PayPal.
He said no. How did you learn to deal with all that?
Once again, my guy Rob put me on Alibaba. We was just ordering regular boxes, but then one day I was listening to a Touchdown video. And he said something about he had his boxes with his own name on it. And I was already buying from a vendor. And I just asked him, like, are you able to put, my brand and all that on there, and my boot animation and all that? He said, yeah, do an OEM and, all of that. And man, I did it. Got my own graphic designer, had to make my design for the packaging and all of that, and sent the money over there, sent them the apps I wanted to be on there through, what's that called, Dropbox. And that was it.
And Jesus says hello to you, Big Jig, and then thanks for the knowledge. And then Tim Winter said, can you type in the chat so they can subscribe to your channel?
Okay.
You're gonna say hi, Jig. You're gonna say hi, what's up? You can say anything. When Jig typing in the chat, guys, when he typing it, he put yo in the chat. You can type when him putting yo in there. All you gotta do is hit the 3 dots, guys, and then you can go to his channel to subscribe to it. Let me make sure I didn't miss something.
I'm not looking in the chat, y'all. I apologize.
If I might have to have Troop in here just in case I miss the question.
Hello to everybody. If I miss, I ain't been looking at the chat, so.
Let me see and make sure. It says appreciate all the knowledge, Big Jig. Okay, I subscribe to Jig channel. That's what's up. I put his link. Okay, Yo-Yo says she put your link in there, Jig.
No problem.
Good looking out, Yo-Yo. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing what it do, True. Okay, talking about something else. You want to make sure I'm not missing no questions, guys. Okay, also Jig, with them talking about the branding. So Jig, when you started branding, what was the first thing that you branded?
First thing I branded was the boxes. No, the first thing I branded was the APK. I had my build in the APK. I think it was Jarvis, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first thing I branded, and then after that, I had my boxes, and then I had other APKs and IPTV services and all of that.
Okay, and then you got to the boxes. Was it anything that unique or different that you branded?
That I branded?
Yeah, that you branded, that you put your brand on. Was it something that you said, let me put Big Jig on, let me put my brand on that?
Well, I put my build in my car, in my truck.
Right, Dale told us about that. That's different. So you guys that haven't had your own build in your truck, or a build in the truck, Jig actually has had his build in his truck, y'all.
Yeah, so, I just got an Android double DIN radio with loaded with all the apps, just like you would load a box up, but you will probably just use ES File Explorer, you know, instead of. I mean, you can use a thumb drive. They give you USB cords, but yeah, you know, that's all I did. But it is unique though, because I ain't seen nobody else do it.
Yeah, you know? I mean, that's what I was going to say. I haven't seen nobody put or have in their car a build. What about what's behind you, Jig? Is that you behind you? Is that
that's your my build right there? Yeah.
So if you guys was wondering what's behind him, guys, that's his build behind him. So
this is outdated though. I ain't updated on my TV, of course, in forever, but it's updated off of my server, but I ain't updated on my own devices because I don't really. If I know what I know what to use, you know, so I don't bother updating it. So on my end.
Roger says, was it expensive to have your own boot animation done?
It was all wrapped up. That comes with getting it rebranded. It wasn't that expensive. Altogether, let's say my boxes was probably back then. My boxes came out to about $35 a unit or something like that. I didn't have expensive boxes. I just really just shot in the dark.
What
$35 a unit, and after everything else with the loading it up, boot animation, packaging, shipping, all of that, it probably came out about between $45,000 and $5,000 for 100 boxes.
Okay, that was my question. What was the average? I was going to ask you. What was the average number of boxes that you
altogether? About it was about $5,000
for 100 boxes.
Yeah, my first time I only ordered 100 boxes. Yeah, okay, and that's about $5,000.
So your average boxes is the average box that you get when you was ordering was either 100 or 100 or more.
Yeah, you can't when you get them rebranded, you can't really order under like 100 is rare that you hear. It really be under like some say like 200, and then others be like under. You can't order no under 500, or you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, I was trying to figure out on the as far as how many boxes that you get when you order. So you have to order quite a bit. So we ordering 10 boxes, 20 boxes is not an issue.
Ordering, what you mean? It's not an issue.
No, I'm saying it's not an issue as far as coming over customs and doing. I mean, so when you ordering 10 boxes or less, you good. You ordering?
Well, no, I can't say that because it depends on where you at. Where I'm at, I don't know what the problem is, but they don't. Our customs. I'm from Milwaukee, and they don't. Our customs for some reason do not like those boxes coming from China. Man, they don't. I got seized a couple times, but you can order it from Amazon, no problem. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped getting my boxes branded. I don't do it no more simply for that, because I had to jump through too many hoops just to get them. You know, and always getting seized. You know, I'm always hitting up PayPal, and I'm burning bridges with vendors because I'm getting my refund because my package is getting caught up in all of that. You know. So,
Big Jig. FILELINKED Dave says, what did he say? Buddhamation. So he said Big Jig was thinking outside the box. What's up, Showing Up TV? LJ, they have finally left their show. What's up, LJ? Let me make sure I'm not missing. If you guys, again, if you guys have questions for Jig, make sure you guys ask him any questions you want to ask him. Jig, on your channel, your channel that you have consists of what, Jig, on your YouTube channel?
So when I say that again?
Your YouTube channel, what does it consist of? So when people go over there, they'll know what they're looking at.
My YouTube channel is kind of unique. It's directed solely towards my clients, you know, with that purchase Android, you know, friends, family too. That purchase boxes from. I'm not a YouTuber or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I strictly use it for help. You know, if a customer got a problem or something, I make a video and I share it with everybody. You know.
Okay, so you do. Instead of you having your own Facebook page or something like that, you do it
on Facebook page too. So my build.
Okay, so you got Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. So whenever I make a video, it pops up in my build. They can watch it in my build, or I got an APK with my YouTube in it, all that stuff. So.
Oh, okay. Jig said he doing it big, y'all. Jig said he ain't playing with y'all. He said this ain't that. Jig said this ain't that. They don't call him Big Jig for nothing. Get him, Jig. Jig said he if you need help, come get it. Come get it. He want to take. I'm gonna actually give him my saying shoe. I need that, Jig. That's what's up, Big Jig. What Kodi build do you like and Kodi build use the most?
I don't use Kodi no more. I don't use it. I couldn't even tell you. I don't use builds really at all. I just use APKs.
Troop in the building. What's good, Troop?
Troop.
Philly Cable Dave says 50 for a box, not bag. If it's 2 gig custom, that's hot. Okay. Oh, so he was trying to count. Okay, so he was trying to figure out how much. Okay.
They weren't 2 gigs though. Like I said, that was my first round. But after like my first couple, they was 2x16 and all of that. So yeah.
So the boxes that you got, you said they was what was this next one?
The first boxes I ever had, they was 1x8. That was my first time ever ordering in bulk like that.
Okay.
That still came out to $5,000 though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So when you order,
you gotta think. You know what I'm saying? This is your brand.
No, I get that, Jig. I get that. But my question was, so the second time you ordered them, it was 2 and 16, but it was still the same amount.
They came out to like those were like $44 a unit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But
it came out like the second time around, like if you order, I think I ordered like 200, and that came out to like it was over like 12,000 or something like that.
Yeah, that's not bad. So the more you ordered, the less it got.
Not really. The more, because I ordered a bigger firmware. You know what I'm saying, with a bigger processor and all that on the box.
Right.
So it was more expensive. That's why it was more expensive. The first time I ordered, it was like 4,500 between 5,000. This time it was like, I think my total was like around like 6,200 or something like that.
Okay. DJ Plus says, Big Jig, what kind of box you sell now?
Right now, I just buy whatever deals I see on Amazon, man, just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Business slowed up a lot. You know, there's a lot of competition now, you know, so I really can sell to like all my previous customers, word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody around here, everybody's selling $50 boxes and, you know, all of that. So
right. And then you got and then Philly Cable Dave says, what was the chipset SoC? Philly Cable Dave says, what was the chipset SoC?
The first chipset that I got was S905. And mind you, this was in 2016.
Okay.
It was an S905. And the second time it was S912, and every time that I got them after that was S912.
Okay. What's good, Aldrin? Aldrin in the building. Also, in a little bit, I'm gonna have some of y'all that want to ask them a question. I'm gonna have y'all hit the panel. If you want to come on the panel, I will have y'all get with Troop though if you're trying to ask Jig a question live. Let me see. Okay, Big Jig, what APK do you okay, so Giorgio says, what APK then do you like and use?
I like TTV. I like, as far as movies, I like I'm still using the modded version of Terrarium. What else? Megabox, and it's another one called UK Move Now.
Right, yeah, I got that joke fire. Everybody's sleeping on it, but I like it.
Man, that's a nice APK.
I like it. I mean, I did a review on it. I like it. Everybody else is sleeping on it. I put on my boxes too.
Yeah,
I like it, dude. That Cinema, I don't know if you tried the Cinema HD yet, but I like that one too. That Cinema Movies HD, I'm starting to like that too.
Okay.
I want to make sure I'm not missing no question. If you see something I'm missing, Troop, let me know. You just missed it. Finished just as Bo came on. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing an. That Cinema HD movie is my favorite right now. Yeah, Alger. I said that's what I just said. I like that Joker too, Alger. Yeah, that Cinema HD movies, new. That Joker fire. It got you can get Real the Bread on it as well. Now, Eugene says, "What up, Bonos? We still cool after Eugene." I'm gonna say this, y'all. Even though I'm apologizing to Jig, I'm gonna say this. My skin is tough. Whatever y'all say about my boys, that's not hurting me. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about my Cowboys. That's not gonna hurt me. Trust me. And I didn't heard it all and seen it all. Brandon M says, "Go ahead, Jig."
Cinema HD, is that the one? It's like it got like a yellow. It's like
the yellow in it with the little sticker.
Yeah, that's slick.
Yeah, that joke is fire. That joke is fire.
I was just telling my cousin about that.
Taking the Bathroom said, did you ever do any paid ads for sale on your boxes?
No, I didn't. I thought about doing that, but no, I never did that.
I'll just say it's Real to Bread and voice search with Alexa. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get it, and it's first time I used it, it cast it like right to my Shield. No problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I'm gonna say and it cast.
I downloaded it on my phone. I was like, man.
Yeah, so it's gonna be I don't know if TT go down like all the way down without the patch, that'll be like my next go-to for right now. For me, that's just for me, y'all.
Yeah.
When I first started playing with it, I'm like, man, AZ movies is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good too. I did have you played with that? Jit? AZ movies? Play with Sin? The AZ movies. Have you played with Sinbox?
Yeah, I've been playing with Sinbox for the longest.
Right,
yeah.
it's a remake. The AZ movies is like a remake of it. Okay. It was also had his player to play it. Yeah, it's pretty good too. GSMC says, do you sell to anybody or just people you know?
I sell to anybody. Yeah, I sell to anybody.
Yeah, he like GSMC. If it's green, he said, let me have it.
Yeah, I sell to anybody, man.
Yeah, he said if it's green. What's up, Leroy Lewis? I want to make sure I'm not missing nobody else. Any other questions you guys have for Jig before I open up the panel? I want to make sure I'm not neglecting no questions. If you put a question in and I missed it, then repost it so I can re-ask them. Jig, since you out of Brandon now, have your business slowed down or how is it now?
It slowed down. Yeah, it slowed down. But it's not mainly because I'm not branding. It's just because of everybody selling boxes now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's selling boxes. Everybody is on YouTube now. So
right. Is it harder to find a good box?
Yeah, and that too. It is harder to find a good box. Especially with Android 7 and Android 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Right.
I went back to Android 6 so bad. Everybody.
I was going to ask you that. So I was going to ask you, which one would you prefer? Would you rather use the 6 or would you use the 7 that's out right now?
Oh, 6 all day.
Yeah, 6 is all day. 6 was easy.
5 was good. 5.1.
Yeah, 5 was good. Yeah, 5.1 was good, and 0 was good too. Yeah. Luella says, what type of warranty do you give, Jig, on your boxes?
I would give out a year warranty. That was when I was branding. Now, you know, it's a different story now. Probably get like with my people, you can always hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever got a problem with hitting me up and getting their boxes fixed or whatever, you know, reprogrammed and all of that. So it's really no use in me, you know, giving out a warranty now because I'm only local and people got my number, and if it's a problem with it, it get fixed.
Right. You Jig, I want to say this though to you, Jig. I do want to say this because what you said I like. So make sure y'all get y'all pencil and paper out for you guys that's trying to sell boxes. I'm gonna have you repeat something you just said, Jig. You said when it comes to your warranty, you said you had no problem with your customers doing what? Reaching what?
Reaching out.
Man, come on. It starts with customer service, guys. If you don't have no good customer service, you will not have nobody tell the next person about you.
Right.
So Jig, I mean, he went from Brandon. He got to go out and get it in like the rest of us. But at the end of the day, he's still saying his customer service is still A1. And that's what you need. When you out here selling boxes, you need some good customer service for somebody else to tell the next person to say, hey, you can call him, you can text him. If he don't get with you right away, he will get back with you to find out what your problem is. That's what's up, Jig.
Like it's almost like 24/7, man. Because I can reach out to you while I'm at work or whatever. So yeah, I be on my customers, man. I don't leave nobody behind.
And it's funny that he say that because
talking crazy.
And I can totally contest and agree with what he said because when it comes to me, I say the same thing to my people. Like, you got my number, call me. But most people, I don't know if I'm gonna ask you this. Do most of your people say to you, Jig, well, I be thinking that you at work, or I be thinking that you busy. That's why I don't call.
No, anybody that hit me up, man, they just hit me up, whatever. If they don't hit me up, that's on them.
Right. And I think I might have to start going that route with it, but my biggest thing, I'd be like, nah, get at me. I mean, if I sold you something and I'm telling you I'm here, get at me.
Right. I mean, I would think that that's a given. If you purchase the device from me, if you have an issue, you're going to call the person you bought it from,
Right.
So.
Right. I sell boxes and fire sticks, but they got my number. If they have issues, plus I put cars in with the boxes. Okay, so when you giving people boxes, Jig, do you give them a piece of paper on how to run?
No, I got the YouTube channel. I got setup videos. You know what I'm saying? I got a setup video. I got tutorials for everything pretty much, man. Yeah.
Right.
I'll update it. Like if new apps come out, I'll make a new updated version for the new customers. And sell them the box and send them the video link.
Right. And so everybody when it comes to helping your customer, guys, you got everybody that's gonna do it differently. So with Jig, I kind of like Jig way because you can actually see it in video form. You can see what he's doing, and then you gotta look at it. It's his box, so he know what he have on there, what he doing, how to get to it, how to go there, how to go left, how to go up, how to go down. And it's funny because when people call me and I'm telling them, they're like, "Well, how do you know what's going on?" I mean, I did the box, I did it, so I should know. So when you guys do your guys' box, make sure when you're doing your box, make sure you try to follow the same format that you're using for each box. Thomas Sister says, when it's a problem with their box, do you change to reprogram?
Do I charge to reprogram? It depends on how long they had the device. I give people a nice amount of time before I have to charge them for my time. And I feel like, and the only reason a lot of people disagree with charging, I don't know why, because it's like, if that's the case, then like people have literally bought you for however much you sold the box for, you're supposed to be at their beck and call for the rest of your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's doing this, man, charge for your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and give yourself whatever amount of time that you gonna start charging. But if people is messing their boxes up on their own too, if it's like nothing to do with the firmware or whatever, they like factory resetting it, then you most definitely should be charging them. You know what I'm saying? Because that takes time, man. Boxes take a lot of time to do.
B Davis 69 says, do you use TeamViewer?
Yes, I do use TeamViewer.
Okay. I want to make sure. Oh, didn't see. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing.
I don't charge for I don't charge for doing TeamViewer. Anything that I can do remotely, as far as texting you, sending you a video, talking to you, like I'll be on the phone with somebody for 2 hours. But as soon as, you know what I'm saying, you like, oh, well, why don't you just come grab it? I'm like, oh, man,
okay. Also, Jig, do you do tutorials?
Yeah, that's what the YouTube video is for. Oh, you mean
go to their house and do a tutorial?
Yeah, if they request it, yeah, I do it.
Okay, yeah, because some people want you to do it like in their face. Right. I think 3 to 6 months. I think Silverback says, I think 3 to 6 months customer service is good. Any longer, pay extra.
It depends on what you mean by customer service. Because you could call me, I got people that call me from 3 years ago still about their Fire Sticks when I was selling nothing but Fire Sticks. And I help them out. Right. But as soon as they say, well, it's not doing it, I need you to reprogram it.
Yeah, then that's when it's a different ball. Yeah, I totally agree.
He is real cool. You know what I'm saying? It's take my time. You know what I'm saying? So I got a job. You know, if I'm just gonna be doing stuff for free, I could just go to work.
Right. Jig or Troop. Jig, say something in the chat again so that they trying to subscribe to, because everybody asking to subscribe to again. Philly Cable Dave says, no disrespect, people who sell TV boxes don't even know how to support it. They don't know their device they're selling. Know your box resellers. Step your game up. Okay, Philly Cable Dave. When you gonna be on here so you can educate half of us, Mr. Dave, Philly? But Jig, I'm quite sure if Jig is out supporting or giving any kind of customer service, I'm quite sure he knows more or less what he's talking about when it comes to helping somebody with their box. Big Jig is
that's my main thing is my customer service. You know, me too. Like I said, I don't leave nobody hanging. People hit me up all the time, you know, all the time for help. So, you know, I'm most definitely legit.
So Troop just put out Big Jig's YouTube channel, and then Big Jig just texts yo inside the chat. Donnell Cunningham says, hey, Bo, asked him, have he had any issues with some knuckleheads and are females? Oh, and are females your best customers? So it's two questions, actually. Have you ever had any issues with knuckleheads? And the second part of that question is females your best customers?
Yeah, I could say females are my best customers. I think that's what any field, females are always the best customers.
Yeah, most people don't want to.
Yeah. But females need the most help too, though.
Yeah.
They need help. But you know, it is what it is, though. And what was the other question?
Have you had any issues? Have you had any issues with any knuckleheads?
Of course, yeah. I didn't have problems. Yeah.
For instance, give an example.
I had somebody that had their own box and they wanted me to come and fix it. They bought the box from somebody else. It was an old box, you know, and I'm telling them, like, why don't you just give me the box and I could just go fix it real quick? You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. And they just got to start talking crazy. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? F that and all that. So, you know, we had words. and all of that. But it ain't too many instances though. So.
GoPro Donnie says, ask if he minds if box sellers direct customers to your tutorial videos.
Hey, I don't mind. It's everybody. My most watched video is how to pair Fire Stick to, like how to pair a remote, Fire Stick remote to a Fire Stick.
Okay, the 10-second. That 10-second.
Yeah, that's the most. Like, man, everybody. Like, I be having.
And that's crazy. That's crazy because everybody. It's funny because everybody always. Have you? Well, I get it all the time, and that's how I learned. Do you get a lot of customers that say, I need you to do my Fire Stick, and they just bring you the stick, no remote?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. All the time, man.
Yeah. And that's the part to me. I think I'm gonna start asking box sellers that when they come on. Have you ever got that from people? Because me, I think that's my number one thing. Bo, I need my box done. They bring me the box. They bring me the remote. Or they bring me the box, the remote, no power cord. I'd be like,
no power cord.
So how am I supposed to plug this up?
Yeah, just so I got nowadays the boxes they only take like 2 different cords or whatever, the big one and the small one.
Right. I
got both of them, but man, they don't know that.
Luella said, asked you, how do you know the box you was fixing, Jig, is yours?
How do I know if the box is mine?
That the box, say somebody said, I need you to redo my box or refix my box, something wrong with it. When they give it to you, how do you know that it's your box?
If it was my branded box, it's my, it got my brand on it.
Right. So,
but as far as boxes that weren't branded, I don't know. I just know, like, most of the time it still be loaded up with, exactly how I have it loaded up, back in the day, not back in the day, just recently, I used to load my Nova launcher up, kind of unique with certain backgrounds and all of that. So yeah, I would just know, I know all my customers. So
right.
I don't know, but
yeah, he hoping they ain't trying to get over on him now.
Right. There have been times when I fire Fire Sticks. There have been times where I know somebody brought me a different Fire Stick for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I get that all the time. Like this, I'm like, dude, this is not. I didn't do this. Right. You did. No, dude, I'm telling you.
I got to the point where I used to write my initials on it in a black Sharpie, and you got to like hold it in the light a certain way.
Right, and you can see it. Yeah, but I get that too. DJ Black Tiger says, I have a question. How do you get a T9X Android box to come on from the red light if it stays on red?
Try to reset it.
You got to reset it. You got to reset it.
If it got the reset button in the inside or whatever, try to do that. Other than that, it's just dead.
Yeah, other than that, yeah, good. If it don't,
I'm not gonna say what. I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
Fully Capable Dave says that's exactly why I'm creating my own boot and animation. Even if you reset your box, my boot animation will still appear on your empty box. That's what's up. Philly Capable Dave. It says DSM says buy a new one and throw it away. Oh, everybody giving their input. Use that USB burning tool. Send it to me. He said he'll bring it back. So who asked DJ Black Tiger?
That will work though.
Huh?
That will work because that happened with me. I had some T95Ks. You know what box that is?
Right.
The box with they look like a Google box. They got all the different colors.
Right.
Look like a Rubik's cube kind of.
Right. And they stay red, orange, red. I mean not orange. Red, yellow, blue, or something like that. Yeah.
And I had bought both of them off of Amazon, and they was like stuck. They both froze up. But I found a firmware from WeChip and loaded it up, and it was perfectly fine.
What's good, Caesar Miranda? B. Davis says my H96 went red light of death. Yeah, you don't want to see the red light, guys. You don't want to see. Well, you want to see it, but you don't want to see it stuck on that. You want to see red to blue. GoPro Gunner says Bo knows buy another from Amazon and send the bad one back. Yeah, and that one too. That you can do.
That's what I was gonna say, but
yeah, you can do. But if Dale was on here, trust me, Dale would have said it quick, fast, and hurry. Dale would have been like, buy that one.
Hey, I was gonna say it, but I don't want to, you know.
Yeah, nah. I mean, with the DST, we firm believers. Buy another one. That way, you ain't losing out on the one that you got.
So, hey, I just did that today. Somebody the other day, right? Somebody gave me the Me box to fix. I plugged it up. It was froze. I said I can't do nothing with it. It's froze. They said, okay, well, I thought you could do something with it. I don't want it, so you could just keep it.
Wow.
That's what I did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can keep it? Oh, okay.
Ride and swap him on up.
GMC says, yeah, that's the problem. You got to find the right firmware. Sometimes it can't be found or the firmware is corrupt. That's true. But, again, that also goes with your research. You have to make sure you research for the right firmware to make sure that you're using the right firmware. What's up, Uno Nice? He says, my box ID, I'll put a burning tool on all my boxes I sell, and I keep a list of the customers. And like Dude said, if you set up enough boxes, you just know what yeah, exactly, what's yours and what's not. And for the ones that's trying to start your selling, that's another reason why we say have your pen and pencil, paper, notepad, whatever you're using to write notes on. Make sure you take some of the notes so that way if you're starting your business, you can see some of the stuff that we run into. Some of the stuff we run into, some of the stuff on how we fix some of the stuff that we run into. DJ Black Tire says, where do I get the firmware for the box? Online. Online is your friend. You got something to add to that, Mr. Jig?
You said what now?
He says, where do I get the firmware? Where do I get the firmware for the box? Online.
WeChip. What is it? Hold on once.
Firmware can be found at China Gadget.
Yeah, that one. China Gadget is one. I got another one though. Oh no, it's on my computer. Dale got a video about it though. Go look at SUPERDELL.
Dale
go look at SUPERDELL video. He got one. And he tell you the exact website. But WeChip got a whole list of like almost. I ain't gonna say every box, but they got a lot of boxes though.
Yeah, and you can go in and type it in. You'll be able to find it.
Yeah.
USB burning tool and TWRP should be close. Friend of yours, yeah, always. And me, here's this me. I don't use a burning tool, and it's the reason why I don't use it. And I say this all the time. I'm not saying don't use a burning tool, guys. Me, Jig, he brand his boxes. I brand mine, but I brand mine within doing my box. Meaning, if I see my box, I know it's mine. I can, even my old boxes, my old sticks, I know it's mine. And the reason why I know it's mine because of the way that I do my boxes. I do all my boxes, all my sticks the same. If I add or take something away, it's not really gonna hurt me because I know how I put my boxes in there. That's why I said, you see my box, I know it's mine. Period. Whether it's even if it's different boxes, once it's opened up, it's mine without me using a burning tool. I know. I can't tell y'all how I know because then I'll be giving you that, but I know from once it's opened up. Darren 77 says, hey Bo, I downloaded Just Sports on a Fire Stick, but it's not working, but it works perfectly on my NVIDIA chip. That's weird. I'm trying to figure out why it's not working on your stick. That's weird. I'm trying to figure out why it's not working. There it says I don't know stick. It's not working, but it works perfectly on my shield. Him having the blocker shouldn't be an issue either, though. It should come on. What is it doing, Darren? What is it doing, Darren? When you try to use it on the stick, what is it doing? It's just not loading up. It's not opening. What is it doing? Is it kicking back out? What is it doing? GSMC says I deal with many different styles of boxes, and China Gadget is the best.
When you say it's not working, what do you mean it's not, like when you click on it, is it kicking you right out?
That's what I was asking him, Jake. I was trying to figure out too. Is it kicking him out? What is it doing? I don't know if it's kicking him out. He just said it's not working. So if it's not working, I'm trying to figure out like what is it doing? You know what I'm saying? Like why is it not working? Is it kicking him out? Does it open at all? What is it? What is it doing? Is there a way to get the first gen Fire Stick to come on after it showed the ring of death on it? That's what I was going to say, huh?
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah. Is there a way to get the first gen Fire Stick to come on after it showed the ring of death on it? Yeah, it's a quick unplug and plug back in.
Unplug back in.
Yeah. Eugene, Big Jig, where are you? Milwaukee. Big Jig, where are you located? West Coast, Midwest. I'm trying to think, make sure I'm not opening. What time we got? 6:55. Make sure I'm open up the panel. You got time to open up the panel? Jig, you want people to come in, ask you some questions? Or you want them to ask them? You want them to ask you from inside the chat? Because I know you really can't see the chat. Jig.
Say it again.
I said.
I'm reading this. I was reading this last comment. It was like Jesus saves one.
She says, I take a picture of the apps when I finish programming my stick, and then I add the person's name on that picture. That's a good idea too.
Yeah, that's a good. At first, I was like, man, that's doing too much. I'm like, no, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good idea though. Jesus say that's actually a good idea. But what happens if they uninstall the apps? Yeah, if they uninstall it or accidentally factory reset it, what do you do then? Jesus said. That's actually a good question. What happens once that happens? Because I know it don't happen often, but it does happen.
Yeah. You had asked me something though?
Did you want people to come on the panel to ask you questions?
All right, that's cool.
Whether it's a YouTuber or not. If anybody want to come on the panel to ask Jig a question, let Truth know. Tell Truth to send you a link. Ask Jig. DVD, come on.
This son asked Jig, how is it A1 doing? Are they cool now? Man, I don't know what you talking about, DVD. What's up, D-Rut?
Okay, and DVD, you got, if you want to get on, you got the link. I sent you the link. Judd, you want the link, Judd? DJ Black Tiger says, I have plugged it in. It doesn't come on at all. Turn around and I try another Fire TV stick. Power cord still doesn't work. It doesn't come on at all. So DJ Black Tiger, you trying to get the stick to come on? He's trying to get the stick to come on, right, Jig?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's the power cord. If he put a different fire stick on the same power cord. Yeah,
change the DJ Black Tiger, change the cord itself. Change the cord and then
no, he tried another power cord on the Fire Stick.
It doesn't work at all, but it doesn't work at all. Doesn't come on at all.
Yeah, it's dead. It's a first gen. Ain't really nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, if it's try I forgot what they call them. I got a brain fart. I would say change the if you change the cord, change the what you stick it into too. Change that as well. DVD, what? Huh?
The brick.
Yeah.
The little brick that
change it. Not the dongle, but the port, the charger port. Change that. DVD, what's your question?
I asked him my question already.
Man, you need to stop it, though.
Hey, look, man. Hey, the people want to know, man. You know, Ray J put it out, man. You know, hey, man. We want to know, are you and A1 cool now, man? You know, y'all was fighting. You know, I want to know. That went over Bro's head, bro. Bro, did you get it?
All I got was A1. I'm thinking about is if you said A1, I'm thinking about something you put on your steak. So
no.
Yeah, I used to do that too. I used to put my name on it on the box. I mean, on the fire stick. This is when I used to sell fire sticks. I used to put my name on the fire stick.
Nah, ever since I known Jig, I always called him Safari since I first met him. He looked like Safari to me. He do. He looked like Safari to me. So
okay, so where do A1 come in at?
A1 is on Love and Hip Hop. A1 is on Love and Hip Hop. So is Safari. Safari and A1 was fighting. That's why I asked him, is him and A1 are cool now?
Oh, okay. Because you got everybody else like, huh?
Right.
Jig know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Jig know what you're talking about, but you gonna have everybody else going, he fighting with somebody? Is that really Ray J? I love you, man. Oh my goodness. No, no, Sister Chantel, no.
Hey, look, Jig, look at the screen, and everybody tell me if he don't look like Safari. Jig, come on.
Oh, you tripping?
Oh wow! See, look, Jig, they asking you questions now. They like ask Big Jig, did he hit lyric?
You know I love you, Jig. I'm sorry.
He knew what you was talking about.
Hey, look, I've been knowing Jig and Bo for the longest, and these two are my brothers, and I can ask for better people to be in my life other than Big Jig and Bo. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. We got I'm at to get with Jig, so man, we need to knock you around every now and then and make sure you're still on the right path.
Yeah, hey man, you know Safari can't fight. He almost knocked A1 out. So you know what? Hey, you know I gotta back down. No. Sister
Chantel says what? No, I'm saying he not him. Sister Chantel.
Okay, chat. It's a joke. It's something I call him Safari. It's been my name for him for the longest. That's why he doesn't really take offense to it. He's not really Safari. He's not. It's not Safari. So, but no, it's just a name I gave him, you know, just like how people gave me whatever they want to give me. So, you know, but Jig, I tell you, he's a trendsetter. And when I first met Jig, is basically he hit me and I had to open the doors for him because it was a lot. He has a lot of knowledge on different things. So, and that knowledge should have been spreaded. That's why I introduced him to Solus and introduced him to Mike Myers and all that. And I'm happy that he's here, man. Like literally, like Jig is, man, Jig. If you guys would have known Jig when I known him, y'all would have been like, man, when he was rebranding boxes and stuff, I'm trying to tell you, I wanted to do it. I just didn't have the money. I wanted to do it. And that's what he makes you do. He makes you want to up your game.
Let me see. Puka says start yourself a spreadsheet and enter in all the MAC info or serial info into the spreadsheet with the customer's information. That's also something that's good that you guys can do. Rich Little Poor Boy says, Bo, one good thing to do is hook up the box with your Wi-Fi when programming it, so your Wi-Fi will be stored on it. When you return it, it doesn't recognize your Wi-Fi. It's not one of your. Yes, that's another thing that you guys can do. That's another trick. Is to make sure that they recognize your Wi-Fi, because when they bring it back, it should automatically connect to your Wi-Fi. So yes, that is true.
Sister Chantel, you clowning.
Okay, big time.
Hey, what she say?
Mr. On the Man says, Big Jig, do you put the strap on his boxes?
Yeah, I do.
Before I go there, I got a $5 super chat from Giorgio. He says, thank you, Bo. knows for all your support. That's what's up, Giorgio. Appreciate you. The boom has hit the building. What's up, the Jud, not Jud? You got something you want to ask, Mr. Big Jig?
I just got here, to tell you the truth. I have, me being the newbie and stuff like that, I'm afraid, no disrespect, but I have no idea who this gentleman is.
Okay, so Jig is the person I'm interviewing tonight. And actually, well, Jig, I'll let you tell them who you is. Just a little briefing of who you is and what you do, Jig.
I'm Jig. I'm from Milwaukee. I'm just a box seller. Had my own Android box back in the day. I just be in the circles with people like Bo, SUPERDELTV. Back in the day, I used to run with Solus and Mike Myers and DVD King and, everybody else in the henchmen, Ruthless, Jang, OSC. So. Yeah,
he was, he did his thing, Judge. So with him, was almost like you. He was in the mix, and everybody knew who he was and what he was doing, what he was part of. So he did certain things in the community that people, when they see it, they go, "Oh, okay." Even when you see his icon, oh, okay, he was part of the henchmen. So most people see it and they know it from off rack, like where it comes from. So if you he did a big branding of his own boxes. So he did his own branding. I don't know really too many people that has branded their own box. So I haven't seen it. I haven't really seen it. Not to say that no one have, because I have seen it, but I mean, as far as the people that I associate myself with, I haven't really seen it.
So when you were branding your boxes, were you like, like the actual case was branded with your name or your logo, like that?
Yeah, everything was branded. The case, the packaging, the boot animation, APKs, all of that stuff. The firmware, I have my own firmware.
Nice.
All of that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's where I was headed to when I was ordering so many, and I ordered a bunch of blank boxes and that, and then that's when I just got into more of the build and the back end now, and into YouTube.
Well, yeah.
What's up, Joseph Nims? What I know is I need that. That's what I know. Mr. Joseph, what's good with you? What's good, Biggs? I'm gonna say it, Biggs, just because of the super chat. Thanks for the $10 super chat, Biggs. I'm gonna say it. Ego Gang is in the building. Biggs Andrews is in the building, y'all. Android is in the building, y'all. Biggs is in the building. What's good, Gail Lewis? She says, "Hey, Bo, missing all the shows due to work. Glad I caught you." That's what's up, Miss Gail. It says that was a good group of guys. I missed the henchman repo. Yeah, the henchman repo was it was fire back in the day. Want to make sure I'm not missing no other questions. Anybody else coming on besides them two? Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing nobody that came on the panel. Again, if you guys trying to get on the panel to ask ask Jig a question or ask the panel a question, get with Troop. Troop will get with me if I miss it, or if you're trying to, if I see it, or let me know that you're trying to get on the panel. DVD, any other questions while you got Jig on here? Or you want to say something that he didn't say that somebody might can learn something else more about Jig?
No.
Nothing about love and hip hop, bro.
I'm not about to. I'm done with that. I got you already. I'm done with that. You already know that. That's a once I see you and talk to you, we good. No, but I'm gonna tell you when you guys talk about branding, and when you guys this guy right here has he has branded literally every. He had his own add-on. He had his own APK. He had, everything was his. It wasn't that you can turn on a box. It's rarely that you'll be able to see like a terrarium or something like that. If he could have rebranded terrarium, he would have rebranded terrarium if he could have.
Most definitely would have.
When I say that he rebrands everything, literally everything I've ever put out, he's rebranded. Am I right?
Yeah, everything except get the strap.
Yeah. No, but literally every add-on I have ever came out with, he has rebranded to his own. And when I talk about having your own, he had his own Covenant fork. Well, he had his own Neptune Rising fork, which was called Revelations. It's just the whole thing of when you talk about being your own boss and you talk about actually doing your own thing and everything being yours, he is that top. He's the bar for that because he has done it and he's done it to the best of it. I've seen Stringbox Kings. Okay, I watched Stringbox Kings. They rebrand their boxes, but they just rebrand a box. He rebrands everything.
Yeah, from the add-on to the APK.
Yeah, from the add-on to the
inside the box.
Yeah. Go to him and you buy a big jig box. You're not just buying a box. You're buying stuff that he can control.
Right. He controlling it. He like he said, he rebranding it to it's his.
There you go.
So that's the difference between you're going to go get my box. If you get a box from me, you're going to have a couple stuff in there that says I need that. Jig stuff, you're going to have stuff in there that represents the big jig. So
hey, shout out to SBK too, y'all, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Box King. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah.
Who I just think DVD and Jig. Is Solus still around? And if he is, they want to know what is he up to.
Nope, I ain't talked to Solus in about.
I ain't talked to Solus in almost a year.
Yeah, about a year.
You know, Mike Myers is still around, but you got to understand that, you know, a lot of old cats from back in the day are not around no more. So it's a lot of new cats on the block.
Right. I was finished before Troop said it and when he texted, but I've seen him in a couple chats. So out in the open doing his own thing, no, but I have seen him in a couple chats.
Yeah, I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I ain't seen that. Yeah, you guys are more in chats than what me and Jig is. And
oh yeah, y'all know I try to be as much as nosy as I can be. So I gotta be. I'm trying to get people like Jig, DVD, Jug. I'm trying to get y'all on my panel so people can get all that goodness I get. So I gotta be nosy and be in different chats and doing stuff. So I can go with what Troop's saying. Yeah, he is more underground. But he is around. He pop in and out. He'll say a couple things, let people know he's still living. So Solus, if you're listening to this video, appreciate you for letting us know you still good. Let me make sure I'm not missing nothing. I am still trying to. DJ Black Tiger says I'm still trying to find out who are the henchmen. Look up from what you said, DJ Black Tiger, and you'll see Troop name. Troop. Oh, he didn't. The henchman wants a henchman, always a henchman. You should know that, Jig.
Oh yeah, I can't forget Universal too, man. Shout out to Universal.
Yeah, you guys gotta understand the henchman was a bunch of us. Who created the henchman was Solus and Mike Myers. They came up with it. I was lucky enough to be brought in. Ruthless was in. Jig, Gene, Universal One. You know, when they rebrought the henchman back out the second time, they had a new guy up in there. I don't know his name. I think Jig was still up in there at the time, but the henchmen was trendsetters yet again because of, you know, of what they did. But when it came to different things like that, each one had their own. But you got to look at it like now. If you look at all the people that are out now, all the teams, you guys got to understand DST is just like the henchmen because they're trendsetters on what they do. So, you know, right now you have a henchman in the DST. It's just on a whole different level. So
yeah, we do it a little bit different. But and then you have each one of us that do something different, and each one of us is bringing something to the table as far as trying to help people in the community. Right.
That's how the henchman was. Yeah. So, you know, just everything, just great things that, you know, people do. That's all. So,
Yeah.
Anything you want to I will. It says, Bo, you want your channel to take off, get Machanga. John, who keep erasing that? Is he erasing his own message?
Yeah. He erased that. You might as well tell him about what he asked you about it. You might as well just tell it.
Oh, about Machanga?
Yeah.
I put this, y'all. I'm handsome. I even say I can bet my eyeballs, but that ain't she like whatever.
That ain't happening unless you
she more or less, I put it this way. She said her more or less get back at me for me, it took, if I didn't have the right bread or I didn't say the right stuff to her, she wasn't coming here for me to do no interview. And that's fine for me.
I mean, we can put we can put a GoFundMe together. If you guys want Machanga on here, y'all can donate to the GoFundMe and we can get her so she can come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that. Machanga. You know who Machanga is?
Nah.
Oh man. You got to you go. I put this way. Just go search Machanga. You a trip. I mean, she didn't hit most of her numbers, but she huge.
On YouTube?
Yeah. She on YouTube. She on YouTube. So it's quite a bit. I put it this way, guys. It's been quite a bit of people that I have asked for interviews. And I don't really say nothing if they tell me no. Only time I let you guys know if they said no, or they will get back with me unless somebody keep asking for them, and then I'll tell you guys to go ask them, because with me I couldn't get them to say yeah. And then the ones who I thought, here's what's funny, the ones who I thought was gonna tell me no told me yeah. I thought Target was gonna tell me no. He told me yeah. He was like, yeah, I got you, bro. I'm like, huh? I thought, here's what's funny. Even though I talked to Rojas, I didn't think Rojas was gonna say yeah to me. Dale, I knew Dale was gonna say yeah. I just didn't know when he was gonna do it. So I did know he was gonna. I'm trying to think who else I interviewed that I thought was gonna tell me no. Touch Tone. I thought Touch Tone was gonna tell me no. Who else I thought? DVD. I didn't think that you was gonna tell me no, because when I first told you the idea, you was like, interview me. So I didn't think that you was gonna tell me no.
I know. You know I gotta give you
I'm trying to think. It was somebody else oh, Steven. I thought Steven Cornelius was gonna tell me no. I thought he was gonna tell me no, but he actually told me yeah. I mean, so the ones who I thought that was gonna tell me no, they actually did say, you know, yeah, Bo, I got you. Just let me know when. So but me, I ain't scared of nobody. So I'm gonna ask whoever. They tell me no, it's just no. I'm gonna ask them all just for them to tell me no. So how about that? UK Cody won for it to be so short. For him to tell me yeah. Oh, and Demi for it to be so short for him, and for him to tell me yeah. I thought that was cool for both of them. And then for Demi to not know me, but then research my channel, I thought that was real cool that he actually researched my channel, and actually told me stuff about me. Even though I had already followed him, I didn't know he knew things about me. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Jig actually, I can't say Jig shocked me. I didn't think he would do it as soon. I thought Jig was gonna be like, Bo, let me do it like in about next month or something. But Jig was like, nah, Bo, if you ain't got nobody on Wednesday, I got you. So Jig actually jumped right into and was like, Bo, I got you. So for those that jump in and right away say, yeah, I actually like that. True. I didn't think Truth was gonna say no. And after Truth said no, like after he said not this week, I'm like, oh, okay, Truth not gonna interview. So he actually shocked me like the next week.
Truth already?
Yeah. I interviewed Truth.
And I told you were interviewing me.
And then Jug was the only person. He was the only person that told me I was going to interview him the next week. So I got to commend Jug, because Not only that he shocked me, he actually told me, like, I mean, I think I said I don't know who I have next week or something like that. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, you got me." And I was like, "Huh?"
Yes. Like, what is everybody doing? And I said, "Well, you're interviewing me."
Yeah, and that's actually how I went. So and then for him to bring Lee was also and Jug did two things. Jug was the first person to tell me that I was going to interview him, and then he was the only person that I had interviewed that had it on a tie. So he had two things that ain't nobody else can do. So I'm going to start writing some of this stuff down because I'm actually going to use them as some questions, some giveaway questions. It says, "What's up, Bo? What's up, Seneca?" Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody. DJ, okay, talking to you. Make sure Demi, yeah. Who is? Oh, okay, DJ Black Summer telling who Demi was. What's good, Serena? That's what's up, Jig. Leisha laughing at you, Jig.
Hey, Bo.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hop off.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop off.
Is it while you hopping? Is it anything you want to say to the good people before I let you go?
Oh man, definitely. Make sure you subscribe to everybody on the channel. Make sure that you guys go out. If you ain't got it, get the strap. Make sure you guys come over to my YouTube channel. We're doing a lot of different things over there. And I just want to appreciate Bo, Jig, Trooper, and Juggernaut for putting up with my hard-headed butt. You know, I'm very hard-headed. You know what they say, a hard head make a soft butt.
Yeah, I don't know if it's soft, though.
I don't know either.
Your head's super hard. So
I don't want to talk about your butt.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? But yeah, definitely.
Also, before you leave, not to cut you off, I don't mean to cut you off, but before you leave, I will go through my same ritual. Everybody that's a YouTuber, so before you leave, everybody that's a YouTuber, put 1 in the chat right now, and if you guys are not subscribed to them, you guys can subscribe to their channel. So all YouTubers with wrenches, without wrenches, if you're a YouTuber, please press 1.
Speaking of wrenches, what did you slap the shit out of me? You took my wrench away.
I'm finna explain that. I will explain that.
But yeah, definitely, man. I'm about to hop off. Like I said, new stuff is being added tonight. Empire Season 5, Episode 1 is up now. I'm sorry, Empire fans, it did come back on the night. Star came back on the night, so that's up. No, Wayne just dropped the Carter 5. That's going up. So
he dropped it already? I thought he was dropping it on the 28th.
It come out tomorrow, but it's already up on the site. So I already pulled it. It's going up now. So
oh shit.
Carter 5 will be up and get the strap. Yeah, so definitely a bunch of new stuff. Make sure y'all go check out Empire tonight. Like I said, just came back on. A bunch of new TV shows came back on. Just, go check them out. They're up in there. But I appreciate you both for having me on. Let me hop off here before my wife come back downstairs because it's TV Wednesday.
Yeah, we need you getting no excess noise of you saying, "Oops, sorry, didn't mean it." Let me cut them off. So, I'm just messing with you.
Jig, hit me, Bo, hit me.
I got you.
All right.
Also on my channel right now, since Jug did say that, I will say this because he probably wasn't there. When I announced it yesterday, I X'd out a lot of people on my mods. And the reason why I did that was because of the situation I had a couple shows back when I had that person hop on my panel. And I did it because I'm still doing a little bit of investigation on who let the person on the panel. I don't know per se who it was. All I told you guys was who I know, who he knew. And I also said I will start giving back wrenches. I will start giving them back. But before I give them back, I wanted to make sure I take everybody out besides Troop. And I think it was like maybe 1 or 2 of the people I didn't take a wrench off of, but it was just because I was in a hurry to get on the show. But I was taking everybody's wrench away that I interviewed or anybody, because before I was giving everybody that I interviewed, I was giving them a wrench, just off rack. So what I will do, Jud, is I will start, giving people their wrenches back, depending on who they are in a sense. Not so much who they are in a sense, but so much I'm gonna start doing it little by little, should I say. Giving their wrench back because again, I want to make sure I want to know who's doing what on my panel. With you, Jug, to be honest, I'm not really tripping off of you. I know 100% that it was not you. You was not even there.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Yeah, I know it wasn't you, 100%. And I can say that on here. I know it wasn't you. What's good, Ken? Dark says I need a wrench. Please, can I keep mine? Look, showing up the DST. I'm not tripping off Bill. LJ, he just playing with y'all. I know he said that he's trying to be funny. I thought, you know what's funny? I thought, hey kid, I thought Jug was gonna say that. Jug Kid said you removed mine. I'm filing a lawsuit.
We always stick to, and like I said, always say that I learned from Yubo and other good YouTubers is, you know, we're out here to speak our mind and stuff. When you get disrespectful, when that person jumped on, whatever, that was way like that. You did the right thing. Like you cut it off. And sorry, folks, you know, and anybody who knows and respects this channel, everybody was like, you did the right thing, because that was going to get carried way too far. We didn't need that crap in the room.
Right, but Jug, here's the thing. It wasn't his first time on my panel.
What was that? The same one before that came on and said he was Jesus?
Yeah, that was the second time he came on. Then he came on again. He came on again before that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So this was his third time. And so to me, I'm a firm believer of 3 times you strike out with me. So the third time he came on, it was a strike for me. I mean, if you're coming on and you're being legit, I get it. But if you're coming on just to be a butt, then nah. You're taking away from everybody that's trying to learn.
Well, especially when you say, when we jump in the panel, just like when you asked me, because you got Big Jig here, so you know, respect to the person you're interviewing, ask a question, learn about them. The person jumps on, you ask, you have a question, and they go, no, I'm here to answer questions. Okay, well, who the hell are you?
Exactly, and that's just the way I looked at it. Who are you for you to come on my panel and talk about you here to ask? No, I'm not even interviewing you. Now, if it's the person I'm interviewing saying that, then I get it, because I'm interviewing that person. GoPro Donnie says, Bo knows I know y'all won't trust me with the ring. Oh yeah, GoPro. No. No.
Well, at least you know where you stand, GoPro.
Yeah, GoPro Donnie, you good by yourself, GoPro. Jig, we have what time is it? It's 7:27. I got 3 minutes, y'all, before I get up out of here. Y'all sure it's not nothing y'all want to ask Big Jig before I let him go? Look at LJ. LJ says, smell now. He says, smell now, GoPro Donnie. You can't have a wrench. I think that should be my next thing. Who deserves a wrench? Oh, look, this right here is what's funny. What I'm gonna do with all these? I'm finna toss these jokers. I can't find none for none of these jokers. Like, what I'm doing with these jokers?
You gotta toss them.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to. I'm like, man. What I'm doing with these jokers? I'm like, man, I was doing some cleaning. I'm like, man, what the dongles at to him? No dongles to him. I'm gonna make sure.
Are they Logitech?
I got 2 of them that are Logitech.
So when you flip them over, do they have a little orange thing on them?
What you mean, inside of it?
No, a little orange thing like behind the label that kind of looks like a gear cog.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me look. I can't, because it is. Let me see your thing.
What that stands for is that's unified, so you can actually get a new receiver, and you could put 6 items on one of those little unified things. If it has it, it's kind of little an orange.
So what? You just stick it in there, and it connects to it. If I stick one in there.
if you get the little nano, the nano thing or whatever, yeah, it's called the unified one, and you just put it in whatever your device that you want, and there's software that comes with it, and you click it, and it finds it.
Connect to it.
Yeah, because I have one in my laptop, and I have like.
Oh, okay, yeah, like this right here.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's an M510. That's with this is a 225. Yeah, that's called the unified. You can get a dongle cheap. I think they're like $19 or something like that, if that, and you can have up to 5 or 6 devices attached to the little receiver that you get. So you can have a keyboard and mouse or multiple mice. Because I have one on my laptop that I carry to work, so I leave this mouse here and I go to work and I use my work mouse and my keyboard and it's called Unified.
So y'all just actually we just learned something, dude. That's what's up, Jig. Flick Every Day says great show again, Big Jig. Appreciate the information, bro. Keep it moving. DST doing your thing. That's what's up, Flick Every Day. Thanks for supporting, baby. Thanks for supporting. GoPro Guy says Bo knows. Yeah, just stick it in there. That's what he's. That's what she's. See, GoPro. That's why you can't get rich, GoPro.
Yeah, because you're too busy sticking it in things.
Yeah, exactly. So, the judge. Before I let the good people go, is there anything you want to say to them before I let them go?
Recently pushed an update to the Juggernaut build. Going to be doing another one, changing out some of the add-ons. Still working on Xavier. Also, I'll be updating Titanium for the Supreme builds. Lee's build, because he's taking on a new project. So I'm going to update Titanium. And probably by tomorrow, we should be announcing, if some people are part of the SB Supreme Builds group, you will see that we have a new IPTV service that we're launching. It's the Easy TV, and it's actually really good. So just another option for people to check out.
That's what's up. How much is it? You want to talk?
Is it
like a paid IPTV or?
Yeah. It's a paid service that it has the bit rate higher than Vader's, which is higher than Gear's right now. So it's right around what Reloaded does for bit rate, but it doesn't have as much trouble as Vader's. It has the APK, the web portal. The only thing is it does not have, we're staying away from a Kodi add-on. In my build, there will be a call to the web interface, making it into an add-on, or into an APK, so you can use it in Kodi if people choose to do that, but it'll be just a call to, so it's going to be an APK anyways, and it functions good. I like it. We've been playing with it and watching like the boxing and all the stuff, like high bit rate, true HD, and lots on there. So we're just hoping to watch for it. It's coming out, and it is cheap. It's right in line with everybody else, and cheaper than some.
It's coming out when?
We're hoping to. It's ready right now, but we're just getting the final little thing. So tomorrow, we're looking at tomorrow.
So we're going. It's going to be. It's coming out on your channel, or it's coming out on Lee's channel.
It's going to be out for Supreme Builds is going to announce it, and so people will be able to get it. But with Rachel, Yolanda, myself,
okay,
like all of us from Supreme Builds will be the ones to talk to. So what I'm probably going to be doing is I might give away 1 month, 3 months, or something like that on my channel too, for people to check out, like little contest things, maybe, or do some giveaways, or and it has the triple X that everybody likes to ask. That we do.
What is that?
Got the 1, 3, 6, and 12 options, multi-connection. Multi-connection is just multi-account. What else? It's just another service that it's really solid. The people who own it are extremely underground. Extremely. They will not deal with nobody but Lee. Period.
Oh, okay.
They've been out for a while, and they will not deal with anybody but Lee, no matter what we do. It's just Kodi skills. That's it. One person. They don't want bunch of people. They want a good, solid team, and you talk to us and things like that. So so we're gonna put it out there and test the waters.
Yeah. On demand says 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, 1, 2, or 3 what?
Triple X.
3 triple X.
Oh, okay. He was talking about the movie. But
yeah. Yes, Serena, I did say Easy TV. Yeah.
So that's what's up, Jug. So Troop, diggity gone, right? It's just Jig and okay. Troop, is there anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go? Because I'm gonna let Jig go last since she's the interviewer.
Thank you all for coming. Like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. God bless. Jigs, you know what's up. And my builder's getting updated this weekend.
Okay. Where can I get it at, Troop?
You know where to get it.
No, I know where to get it. Do they know where to get it?
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog, y'all. Make sure y'all get it from the Mad Dog. Big Jig, the man of the hour. Jig, your boy can say, I appreciate you. Is there anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go?
Man, shout out to everybody out there, man, that tuned in. I appreciate everybody, even though, a lot of y'all don't know me. Shout out to Bo.
Okay, they know
shout out to everybody on the panel, True, Jug, DVD. And any knowledge I got, man, I don't mind sharing it. So just holler at me.
Jug, before I say my goodbyes, Jug, GoPro Donnie said, how many Triple X movies can you watch at a time?
I got nothing. I'm telling you, GoPro, I got nothing.
Thomas C says, Bo knows, is MX Pro plus TVS 905 is a good box? Yes, Thomas C. It's back there. I actually have that box right now. I'm programming that box right now, Thomas. It's a good box. Lately, it's been me and Dale talked about it a little bit. It's been just a little bit sluggish. I don't know if it's the ones we got, but when we first got them, we actually liked them. So if you're trying to get it, Thomas C, get it and try it. Jug, before I also go, I'm gonna answer this, or have you answer the last question. Is how you provide standalone M3U URL as well? I guess
hope you provide a standalone M3U URL as well. Right now, it's only going to be an APK, the web interface. We have a custom perfect player, which so that's going to use an M3U for the list, but it's hard coded, and then and Puka or whatever
Puka.
Yes, in some of the yes, a higher bit rate than Vader's.
Yeah. No, he didn't forget it. He said like, share, and subscribe. Mini Troop, you said that, didn't
you?
Yeah. Troop said it. The Judge quit ignoring me. Oh, he's talking to you, Judge. Eugene, he calls you a sucker.
Yeah, he called me a sucker. Eugene, listen, you big old gravy boat. You come on up here and you can have at her. I'm right here, brother. Come on up, because if you come up to Canada, I will actually give you some good alcohol. So, a normal beer that you don't have to drink 20 of them to get a buzz, and we'll kick back.
Okay. And also, guys, I do want to say I appreciate everybody. It stayed at 85. So, Big Jig, I don't know what you did to the good people, but they was here with their ears open and eyes are looking. I don't know. The last time he was on Dale's show, they must have been like, oh, my goodness, I got to go on Bo's show to get some information from the Big Jig. So, all y'all that came to get information from Jig, I appreciate it. I'd like to thank the people that came on the panel tonight, DVD, the Jug. He came in shaking, but I want to appreciate both of them for coming in and actually showing their support, showing that love. Y'all know on DST, we do nothing but show love, drama free. When I interviewed Jig tonight, most of y'all didn't know too much about him. But now, since I'm done with him, I'm quite sure a lot of y'all said, hey, Bo, I need that.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
Y'all have a good one, y'all. Deuces.
My bad, man.